Share this Twitter TL, man. Let's jump into these DMs, man, and see what's going on, bro. Let me check my notifications real quick and see what's going on. Oh man, you seen it earlier, man, that
Nah, what happened?
they tried to catch old Dr. Umar up in the mall for talking to a white girl.
You lying for real?
Yeah, look at it, bro. So
What?
he said she was a vendor, and I guess it was talking about something with food and something with a kiosk and food or whatever like that. And I guess he said a brother told the white girl to go ask Dr. Humo who he was, and she pulled her phone out as if Dr. Umo was getting her number. And
yeah, that's what it looked like.
They took a picture of it. Yeah, they took a picture of it. And they say they try to catch my boy Dr. Umo slipping.
Come on, man, come on, Umo. You can't go out like that. Come on, man.
Man, you know that's how
they be trying to get him.
Yeah, that's how that media work, man. I mean,
like you said earlier, man. Like especially and you know, Dr. Umar, he ain't nowhere near on the level that MLK was. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
They trying to catch him slipping.
They trying to catch him slipping, man. And with him, it ain't even on the depth of that thing, bro. It's they trying to catch him on. He's trying to see if he gonna backtrack.
Yeah,
and not to deal with a non-black woman.
Yeah, see if he walk what he talk.
See if he walk what he talk. And so but like I say, he's a man in power. He's a man that got his own platform. Mm-hmm. So he's a man who's gonna most likely get any black woman that he pretty much going after. So let's jump right into this. Let's just start from the bottom up. All right, I'm gonna rephrase this. This says, do you think you can blow through 500K in a week? Do you think you can blow through 500K in a week? My thing would be this. Because I could blow through 500K in a week. Like I told her, I could blow through it less than an hour, depending on what I buy.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
My thing to you, Roti, is
I see that first. You see that first comment? He can do all things through Christ who strengthens him.
Yeah.
Come on, man.
My thing to you is you come across 500K after taxes.
Okay.
Everything in your mind right now at this moment, that you wanted, would it amass to 500,000?
Nah. Not like, of course, you know what you fantasize about. You know what I'm saying? You would think you want a mansion and all that, but like as I've gotten older and I realize what's important. Nah. You know what I'm saying? Give me about, man. Probably top, man. It'd probably be 200 bands, probably. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But 500 ain't no way. You know, unless like you said, unless it's like, okay, go through this 500K in a week, and then we're gonna, we'll run 10 million to you. Oh yeah, I can take care of that quick. You know what I'm saying?
He's slicing the dice on them dollars.
Yeah, we got that. You know what I'm saying? Hey, but nah, man, like, if somebody just blessed me with 500 bands, and nah, I ain't running through that in no week. Ain't no way, bro.
Yeah. I mean, you can choose to, like you said, not run through it. But I'm gonna tell you right now, man.
You running through it, man? What you doing with it?
500,000, but you gotta think about, look at everything I gotta take care of though. So 500,000 is, it's gonna be easily gone, bro.
Yeah.
Because I already know, man. I gotta get a bigger house, get a get a new car too,
Well, let's come back from this aspect.
Yeah.
More like, like I said, as I gotten older, priorities get different. Right. I would think about flipping it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And living off the interest. So, however you whatever you call it, trying to multiply it. If we can do that,
Yeah,
you know, I would probably look into doing that seriously.
That would be my first initial. My first initial mind would be not even to let nobody know I even have that money. You know, and stay quiet until I make an actual a prolific or a tremendous flip to where I done gain a nice little increase or a nice little consistent increase coming in, and then it'll be like I'll start to do things for people.
Exactly.
Because let's be honest, 500K is a lot of bread, but it's not a lot of bread. Let's be honest.
Yeah. It's a lot of bread to a brother that ain't never seen 500K.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah. Because you know, we used to always talk, you know, when we was out there together, man, you would be like, man, I need about 50, 60 M's. You know what I'm saying? Because you like, and you brought it up on this pod, you know, earlier episodes. You was like, for what you want to do in your mind, hey man, you know, you want to have everybody on the same block basically. You know, I'm gonna need some M's for that. Heavy M's.
I'm gonna need some. Yeah, I know. My life. I know. I need every bit of between 50 and 100 M's, man.
Yeah,
I need that on top, bro. 50 to 100
after taxes, bro.
After taxes, man.
Yeah.
After Uncle Sam come and rob me, I still need about 50 to 100 M's, bro.
You know he coming, man. He coming off the top.
I know, man. I'm trying to find a way to rob him back. Yeah, man. Yeah, I need 50 to 100 M's off the top, boy.
Good luck robbing Uncle Sam, man. It ain't happening.
I mean, because when you think about it, bro, when you think about 100 M's and you look at people like Antoine Walker and all them that lost 100 M's, bro.
Yeah, they did.
It's like 100. It's like, dang, 100 M's ain't even enough no more.
Yeah, and that was like, you know, Antoine Walker played in the early 2000s.
And then,
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, it was astounding for players to make that much back then.
Yeah, it was.
You know, so and then,
like in today's money, that's like 500-600 M's.
And then on top of that, the government is so thievery is that because if you don't find a way to spend that money, they taxing you to get it back from you.
They taxing you.
Yeah. So people be thinking, why you see a lot of these rappers, they be buying all this excessive jewelry. They be thinking it because the rappers just want to floss. Now the rappers got to spend their money, or the government coming forward. You can't just let it have it sitting there in the bank.
Yeah, they taxing it.
The government come and borrow some of your stuff and never put it back.
Yeah, quick. Especially when you got 100 M's, you ain't, you know, they thinking, man, you ain't missing that. I got you.
It's all right. We're gonna move right along to the next one, man. Let's see what this one about. This is from Fallon. She says, so my tweet sparked a question from a follower. He said he's married and his wife wants to have sex like 4 times a month. He says he wants to have sex more like 4 times a week. Should he cheat on his wife? Now I said 5 times a month is not bad, but what advice would you give?
But he wants some advice, huh?
But this what I'm saying. We already know your situation, Roti.
Yeah. So episode 6, man.
So episode 6 with Roti, let the world know what he got going on. So we know where you at right now. But let's just say you was married and you got a pretty stealthy sex drive, but your wife is trying to get it in for once a week.
Yeah.
Once a week for the month.
Yeah.
So you got 4 weeks in a month, so you're gonna get it 4 times a month, and then you might get it 5 times a month, depending if that 5th week in the month. Yeah. Would that bother you? Once a week.
Look, man. I know it's gonna sound crazy coming from a cat like me. You know what I'm saying? Like I say, episode 6, y'all know what it is. But like, as you know, I'm 41-year-old man. Like, you know yourself. You know what I'm saying? Like, once a week ain't gonna be like I say, a theme of this podcast, especially when we talk about relationships and all that, vetting. That's gonna be well known before we even talk about marriage. If I hear that, that's not gonna link up, bro. You know what I'm saying? So like, but I do got to be fair and acknowledge that things do switch once every 4-5 years. Whatever it is, people switch up.
Yeah, once you start building a family, having kids and all that,
Yeah. So I mean, like, if she just, if I was to get married and it would switch up because like, yeah, once a week ain't enough. I already know that's not gonna, ain't gonna cut it, big homie. So like, we gonna have to come to a solution together. We gonna have to discuss that. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Like I'm never gonna tell anybody, man or woman, to cheat on their spouse. I ain't gonna do that. I ain't gonna tell you that. You know what I'm saying? Because like y'all gotta communicate, y'all gotta handle that together. Y'all gotta come up with a solution. You know what I mean? But look, man, like some gonna have to give, some have to shake, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like once that box is open, I know myself. Once a week ain't gonna cut it, brother. It's not gonna do it. Nah. We gonna have to come to an arrangement or something. Look, you gonna have to do something. And I'm not talking about I would never take it or nothing like that. Hey, look, I'm not telling you to cheat. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm gonna be straight up with her. Hey, look, it's not gonna work. You know what I'm saying? Like this, and if you dismiss my feelings like that, hey, look, hey, something gonna have to happen. You know what I'm saying? Like, hey, that's just straight up. You know what I'm saying? But
it says when you're married, husband and wife calls your significant other not to commit adultery. Why? You're supposed to give yourself up to him. That's who you have the right to.
Yeah.
That's who you have the right to.
Yeah. In the perfect world, though, man, that'd be discussed way before. Hey, look, we got to be on the same. We got to be on the same kind of frequency with that. You know what I'm saying? But what you think, my brother? I know you're gonna cook on that one.
Now, I mean, bro, I feel like it all depends on where you at. Because you know me, Roti, I'm big on telling people, especially if they're young and they just get married and they don't have kids.
Yep.
Spend about 3 to 4 years just enjoying your significant other.
Yep.
Spend about 3 or 4 years having all the sex you want to, have jackrabbit sex, having sex 4-5 times a day. Y'all ain't got no kids. It's just you and your wife or you and your husband. Get 2 or 3 years in of doing that, because once you start to acquire and build your family, things are going to tremendously change.
Yep.
Things are going to tremendously change. That's just what it is.
That's that. Yeah.
You gonna get tired as a man. She already been tired as a woman. Like, you ain't gonna have nothing for it. You know what I'm saying? It's just the time dynamic change. It's just like I was explaining to my wife. I said, you know how easy you know why cheating is so heavy? Because it's so easy to do. When you know you got someone else that's accountable at home with the kids.
Yeah.
It's easy for you to go step out 2 or 3 hours and go do your thing when you know you got somebody who at home with them kids, get them kids ready to go to sleep. And even though they may be worried or thinking about where you at, they not fit to just get up in their car and go drag all the kids with them and ride around the city to see where you at.
Yeah.
They not finna do that. So guess what? You already got a quick line sinking anchor that most likely they gonna be at the house.
Yeah.
So guess what? You can go allocate 2 or 3 hours to go do something and get away with it. Why? Because things are different.
Yeah.
I tell people like this, man, I wish I could lay up in the bed with my wife and have sex with my wife 3 hours every encounter we have. Man, that shit far from happening, boy.
It ain't gonna happen, bro.
It's from kid. And look, let me tell you something, Rosie. You see how my kids wake up and come sit and interrupt the podcast.
Yeah.
So imagine when they come busting down the door every night to try to get in mom and daddy room.
I already know. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I want to be up in there laid up with Mrs. Wood, doing the thing for 2 or 3 hours, but we don't have that type of time.
Yeah, man. Yeah, it's a different dynamic, bro.
We're on top of trying to get some sleep on top of that too.
Yeah.
It's just so it depends on where you at in life. You know what I'm saying? Where you at your situation. If it's just you and your wife, and she only want to have sex once a week, see what's wrong with her. See why. Or most people have to understand that a lot of people, it don't just because you a freak, you most likely didn't marry a freak. Just because you got high sex drive, you didn't marry a person with high sex drive. Some people will get they one encounter, get their orgasm out the way, and they honestly be good for the month.
Yeah.
They be good for 2 weeks.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It's kind of like sex is kind of like drinking, or sex is kind of like smoking to some people. Some people be like, shoot, I hit the backwoods today, bro. I ain't gotta smoke at least till another month. Mm-hmm. That's how sex is with people. Sex is they get their one good encounter, they good for 2 weeks.
Yeah.
It's the same thing.
It's, but like that go to what we say with vetting, and if you want to say unequally yoked, if you want to say that, if you got high and low together, how that's gonna work? You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
I don't know about that one. You know what I'm saying? You putting yourself in a disadvantageous situation by doing that.
Yeah,
you know
it just
it depends on how important, like you say, it depends on how important sex is to you.
Depending on how important sex is to you, and then you need to know who you're settling down with. 9 times out of 10, man, I don't see a woman who was just super, just throwing it back at you, just giving you all the sex you want to, then all of a sudden you get married, it just went cold turkey.
Yeah, that's tough.
Unless it's kids involved, and kids are draining. Being at home with kids is mentally draining. Yeah, being out. I've heard being out here in the work environments, in and out of these buildings, and being in this 100-degree heat and everything like that, man, that's mentally draining and physically draining, bro.
Yeah, it is. Yeah,
it don't work like that, bro. I'm trying to tell you. Yeah, it just don't. Yeah. The timing.
And then if y'all work schedules are off, like y'all don't really see.
If y'all work schedules counting, she working at night, you working during the day, you working at night, she working during the day. It's conflicting. Yeah, so it's like, it's tough. Yeah, it's definitely tough. So I just tell the man, value them 4 times a month. Maybe try to slide in and get it a 5th time, but just value it, man. Anyway, let me think. Depending on where y'all at in your marriage, you probably ain't nothing but 2 or 3 years in your marriage. Hey, remember now, you gotta save some of that pussy for year 20, 25, year 30, year 40, year 50. You gotta save some of that pussy for the golden years, man.
Oh man, the golden years. You gotta
save some for the golden years. You gotta make sure. You gotta make sure you want it when you're 50. You gotta make sure you want it when you're 55.
Yeah.
If y'all gonna be together. Yeah. This is facts. Yeah. Say let that thing sit down for a minute, man. You know what I'm saying? Let that thing sit down for a minute, man. Let that thing rest. Let that thing rest and get it once a week, maybe twice a week. That's it. The boss say he want to hit it. He want to.
Oh no! Look, boss.
70% of the week. Come on,
look, boss. If I was married, if I ever got married, and I was going through this, and you try to tell me, hey, save it for the golden years. Nah, brother. You know what I'm gonna tell you. Nah, the golden years is up front, man. Look, man.
But yeah, but this is what I'm saying. But this is what I'm saying. You might have a woman who ready to run like a stallion.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? So you might marry a woman who ain't got that problem. Yeah. And then on top of that, like I said, you might put it like this, bro. Every man, a woman, it's very seldom that a woman have a type of problem that where she don't want to have sex. You see what I'm saying? Yeah. Most women that you meet is going to want to have sex, especially if it's just you and her. Yeah. If it's just you and her, y'all just got married, and it's just only you and her in that house. Yeah. It ain't no you and her and 3 kids. Yeah. Or no, it's just you and her. That's y'all place. At the end of the day, bro, if it ain't nothing, I promise you, if it's not nothing that's stopping y'all from doing what y'all doing, she gonna be happy to spread them open to you 99% of the time. Yeah. It's nothing else stopping you. Yeah. But when you got all these other variables, kids, and you might have a mother-in-law that stay there because father didn't die or something like that. Like all these different variables that it puts distress and strain on people's relationships. Yeah. And it's just, you ain't out there hitting it. Like you ain't out there. It's just not like that, bro.
Yeah. If we talk about marriage, man, you can't just marry somebody just because y'all sexually attracted to each other. It takes like everything you just laid out. It take a whole lot more to sex. You know what I'm saying? Like y'all gotta see life the same. You know what I'm saying? Because when these trying times gonna come, how y'all gonna get through it, man?
How you gonna get through it? Yeah. How you gonna get through it?
Yeah.
All right. We're gonna close off on this.
Okay.
And I think we spoke about something like this way early on in the episodes, but we're gonna run this back.
Yeah, okay.
If I propose to you and you say no, we breaking up. We obviously in two different points of our life. Roti, you propose to a woman. She say, nah, I'm not. No. Is that a deal breaker? That's it for you?
See, like, of course, I'm gonna say I'm on his face on that tweet. Yes, I'm gonna agree with that 100. Yeah. You know what I mean? Like, if you're not in this for the long run, what we doing? You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But like, you kind of got to add a little. What's the word, man? Look, it might be. It might be more to the picture than that. You know what I'm saying? Maybe, maybe let's just say she felt like, man, I'm not at the right place emotionally. I got to deal with some things to become a wife or whatever. I got to get through this. I'm not ready, but like, I still want to be together with you or whatever, but it's not the time or something, something like that. But like, if she just look, like basically said me, hell no, like you spitting in my face. Yeah, we are. We definitely on two different things. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But like, on his face, I agree with that. You know what I'm saying? Like, if I'm looking for the long term and you just looking for, one night, okay, well, we unequally yoked. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So I'm with that. What you think, brother?
Man, it's simple. Like you said, it all depends on the variables.
Yeah.
It all depends on the variables. But I'm not gonna lie. Part of me, that scoundrel me, is gonna really say, "Oh, you said no, fuck it, yeah, it's you never gonna get that chance again."
Yeah, that's your one chance, man.
It's a one-time chance. You never gonna get it. You said no to that proposal, it's a wrap. You might well understand. You're not getting another one. Yeah. That's just the scoundrel in me. But at the end of the day, I know if it's something, and this is what man is. Man. Because it's like this. Okay, you spent so many years getting that woman's youth up out of her. You didn't spend 2-3 years getting all her little youth out of her. All of that nice body and everything. And you've been getting that for 2 or 3, 4, 5 years, 7, 8 years, and you still ain't decided to marry that woman yet. So when it spins around, and you propose to her and she tells you no, immediately that man gonna think, oh, she just trying to stay on the market. It must be somebody else. Because
first thing gonna come to his mind.
It must be somebody else, because you were thinking, if all women, because you know how men think, if all women want to be married and all women want this proposal and stuff, why are you saying no? You know what I'm saying? So no automatically equates to, we definitely got to do it, because you know what I'm saying, like that's what it means.
Yeah, some ain't adding up.
Some ain't adding up. Yeah. So most men I know got rejected, and like you said, they haven't been the same.
Yeah. It's a wrap, y'all.
It's a wrap.
If y'all looking for different things, man.
Yeah, they got rejected, and it ain't been the same since.
Yeah. Just go ahead. Because I'm very big on time, especially as I've gotten older. You know what I'm saying? And I man, you know what? I kind of something slipped my mind, man. It was somebody that I know it's kind of out of left field, but it was somebody that I worked with for about 10 years, man. She passed away on this past Sunday, you know what I'm saying, just out the blue. You know what I'm saying? She's like a year older than me. You know what I'm saying? Just, I want to say RIP to her, but like that, when people close to, I say myself, when people close to you die, it really like makes you like, man, like any, like this could be your last day, because I know people ain't waking up, taking a shower, getting ready to go out, thinking it's gonna be their last day. So like time is very big to me, bro. Like I ain't about wasting time. So if we want two different things, hey man, hey, good luck to you. You know what I'm saying? No hard feeling.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? We just gotta keep it moving,
Yeah.
But that's how I look at it, man.
Yeah. That's it, man.
Yeah.
And with that, man, we gonna close down on this stroll down the TL. Get ready to wrap this thing up. Let me stop share on this Twitter. Roti. We gonna give the people a little Paul encouragement, man. Let me get some tunes rolling real quick. We gonna give the folks a little bit of Paul encouragement. What